Hi, I'm Joyce Spencer with Usborne Books and More, and I want to share with you some of my very favorite books for babies and toddlers. This is one of our cloth books, and we have 4 in this series. They're the Hello Baby books. They're great cloth books, pretty indestructible, washable, which is great, and super colorful and fun. Plus there's this little rattle for babies also. We have 2 new cloth books, The Owl and the Bunny. These are our Hushabye books. On this side they're awake, and as you can see on this side they're asleep. There's this handy little strap here that you can hang it from. Great textures. They're about 4 pages long. Really sweet story. Super precious to read. Baby's first bus book is sure to be a hit in your house. My son loves it. He likes to drive it like a bus and sing the Wheels on the Bus song while we read it. You can work on sequencing and pattern and talk about who's on the bus and who's off of the bus, and there's lots going on in the pictures to discuss as well. So when your babies are still really small, I'm sure they do tummy time every day. This is a great book to look at during tummy time. This one is 1, 2, 3 counting. We have On the Farm, Under the Sea, and a few other fold-out books. They're accordion style, so they fold out like this and stand up so your babies can look at them while they are doing tummy time. And this one in particular, with the numbers, can be used for even when they're older, working on numbers. My son is obsessed with numbers right now, so he loves it as well. If you haven't heard of Usborne, you may have heard of our That's Not My books. They're probably our most popular series. We have, I think, over 40 titles in this series. It's about this little mouse who goes through the book looking for his cow in this case. We have several titles, lots of animals, and then lots of items including truck and train and stuff like that. They're touchy-feely, so it says, "That's not my cow, its nose is too rough. That's not my cow, its ears are too soft," and you go all the way through the book with the mouse looking for his cow, and at the very end it says, "That's my cow, its tail is so fluffy." My son really liked these when he was about 6 months old, and he still likes them at 2.5. The pages or the pictures are all outlined in black, so it's really easy for those young eyes to focus on the pictures. And there's a mouse hiding on every page, so when my son was a little bit older, he enjoyed looking for that mouse. Garden Sounds is one of our sound books. Now, you've probably seen a lot of sound books with the music on the side, and we have some of those too, but this one is really cool because the music is right here. You just put your finger on it. First, there's actually an on-off switch on the back, which is a cool feature, so let me turn it on, and then really pretty sounds, so they're not obnoxious at all, and you can get a sense of what it's like in the garden. Here's a frog. Really pretty pictures too, and there's some finger trails in there. It's a great interactive book for babies and toddlers. Our Slide and See books are a big seller. I like these for the car rides because they're pretty durable. There's not flaps to lift, so I don't have to worry about my son tearing it. They're pretty indestructible when it comes to him. Great for fine motor skills with the Slide and See here. My favorite page is the cow. The cow is getting milked. So I like that. We have a couple of finger trail books. This is our finger trail playbook Garden. We also have one about cats and dogs. And throughout the book there's lots of finger trails to follow. My son struggled with that at first, and now he's got it down and he's all proud of himself for being able to do the finger trail. I think it's going to help a lot when he starts to trace letters and numbers whenever he learns to write. Usborne's pop-up books are the coolest pop-up books I have ever seen. This one is Pop-Up Jungle. We also have Pop-Up Dinosaurs, Pop-Up Garden, and we just came out with Pop-Up Christmas. This is the Pop-Up Jungle. They're really innovative. This is my favorite page back here. Comes right out at you. My son loves this book. I love little books for little hands. We have 4 of these. This is my farm animal world. We also have my wild animal world, my first 100 words, and I Can Count. The cool thing about these books is there's this magnetic case here, to keep them in. There's 9 little books inside. You get to learn all about the different animals. So this is the bee, and it reads like this. I am a bee. My home is a hive. My baby is called a larva. I eat nectar. And I buzz. Buzz, buzz. So you'll learn a little bit about each animal. Besides that, they also work as stacking blocks, so you can play with them that way. And then, whenever you're finished, it works as a puzzle for the inside. So there's lots of uses for this book. This is Usborne's Find the Duck. We also have Find the Puppy. In this book, you go through looking for the duck. My son mastered this one pretty quickly, but then at the end, it gives you all these other things to go through the book and find. So now that's his favorite part. Next, I want to tell you about our how-to series. We have 4 books in this series, and you can buy them as a collection or individually. This is How to Feed Your Cheeky Monkey. This is what the inside looks like with the illustrations and text. So this is about a toddler learning how to feed his monkey. We also have How to Bathe Your Little Dinosaur, How to Tuck in Your Sleepy Lion, and How to Brush Your Teeth with Snappy Croc. It's fun to talk with toddlers about the routine things they do throughout the day and read books about others doing them as well.